Hello, once again, audience. Welcome back to Dominations with Christopher. We're up against these guys. I'm going to go on two. He's atomic and French. I'm okay with that. I've got, I think, one offensive coalition, so we'll have to see. We are very proud to be hosting the mercenaries this time around. Oh, see, and I thought this guy was going to change this. I seriously did. Pleasant surprise. A 183 atomic. And that's really kind of interesting that he's chosen to not really protect the town center. That's odd, isn't it? So I think what I'm going to do is just go for a drop right out here. Obviously I want to sab somewhere in there. I'm not sure if I'm going to rally or not. If I do rally, I think it's going to be, do I need to rally? I'll probably rally like right in there if I do. Or even right in there, but that looks kind of trappy. So on the given basis that this is like a almost, it feels like a non-base, doesn't it? But I've got two sabotage, I've got my blitzkrieg, so hopefully that's enough to actually go and whale through this as fast as possible. And I'm hoping that this thing actually stays connected. This is Marla's tablet. I've stolen it in hopes that we can get this done before she gets home and wants it back. Alright. Who's saying what? Hitting 19. Hitting 20. Okay. Let's get ourselves some generals. This thing is so much faster. Alex, Joan, and who else? Normally I would say Nappy, but he's having a nap. He's getting to be a big boy now. I'm gonna get him in I gotta get him a tank. I've gotta get him a tank. It's just the way it goes. Alright, what are we playing with now? We have got my 4 planes, of course. 4 shock infantry, 34 riflemen, 1 fat tank, 3 supply trucks, 7 howitzers, 2 gats, or machine gunners. Mercs, I've got 2 flams, 2 jags. Tactics, I've got my blitz, 2 sabs, 1 decoy, 1 protect, 2 betrayal. Generals, you just saw, we're going with Alex, Joan, and MacArthur, who's freshly bathed, so that's good. 3 howitzers, and that looks like the Aztecs. Double check that we're on 2. Going on my mirror. Let's go for a boot. How's about that? Please enjoy the top of my hat while I attack. See, and I feel like these guys really didn't do a whole lot of anything. Which way do we want to work that? Yeah, well, oh, see, already that bad boy's out. How many are there? That's the other one that I want right there. And let's see if we can't go get you guys over this way. Pretty please. And realistically, I should have Where are all you guys going? Do you mind telling me that? What else do we have down here? Oh, see, I do have my Moari. Plus that. Plus we've got this fine little lady over here. And we've got a few more planes. So I think we'll be okay. Oh no, with the exception of that horrible rally. Are we even going to make it there? Oh, that was atrocious. Talk about killing stuff. Yes, everybody go ahead and waste your time going there because we wanted to make this a little bit more challenging. I was not satisfied with the amount of challenge provided by this base, so I figured I would just rally into one tiny little compartment in order to see if we couldn't get that done. All right, so there's that. We still got 45 seconds remaining. How embarrassing. Here's how you don't speed rally. Yeah. That was quite entertaining. There it is. There's my 5 stars. I'm sure I'll hear about this in the comments. Not too bad as far as losses, though. I mean, all things considered, I got some cheese and a diamond. I'm happy about that. And there we have it. And I'm pretty sure it even managed to record it. Well, live stream it, record it. You're welcome, Jag. What do you mean your target's going to be interesting, clan? That I want to hear. That I want to hear. I've been trying to get some oil. You can tell because I've got 20 diamonds. That's a crazy amount of diamonds. We'll wait to hear back from him. Which one's your target? Thank you very much. I want to know who your target is. That's what I'm curious to find out. Have I been attacked? One person from their side has attacked. Somebody went on Darth Chad. 58%. Oh. I have not met another player as patient as Darth Chad. What number are you? I'm gonna go and take a look. Let's see. Duncan. Number 16. I'm assuming that you're talking about yours as far as like, I'm going on my mirror. I can show you what I would do. No, it's not against the terms of service or anything. Why do you have to do a split attack? I'm not seeing why you have to do a split attack on 16. I think you're mistaken. Okay, so the things that I would note on this one, I would fight those generals. I've got to be honest. Like a couple of level 9s, I'd take them on. This is certainly like a... it's an interesting base because it isn't like it looks quite trappy with that lane all the way around. Most certainly. It doesn't help his road network at all. His road network's trash. But I would be inclined, I've got to be honest, I would be inclined to go with a drop point out here. I would be going heavies first. If you wait until this falls, the next place, because based on the radius, your heavies are probably, it's hard. They might go for that. It's kind of a crapshoot, isn't it? If they go for this, you're kind of okay though, right? So if you go with a drop point there, kill that bad boy. If they go this way, they're drawing this mortar fire, and that's exactly what you want to have happen, right? You want your primary troops to actually knock this off without having to sabotage it. Let me get through this and I'll talk to you, Jack. Yeah, so I'd be dropping, and with that in mind, if you drop even here, like a little bit off, like right there, and then it'll take that out, and that's going to lead them to be more inclined to go this way. And that's where you want them. I'd almost be going with like a wall sapper right there. If you drop a wall sapper right over here, he's just going to go for a beeline. And there's only one little archer tower, so you're short him running into a mine. The wall sapper would run right in there and take that out. My rally point at that juncture would literally be right there, wherever it was blown a hole in it, right? Terracotta at the top. Coming in from the general side. Ooh. And yeah, see, and that's the first thing that I said, right? Is come in from this side and just take those generals head on. Most certainly. And then from the top, you said you wanted to use the terracotta army? See, I'm bad. I like to just overpower everything. So if I had the terracotta, I'd be throwing it. I'd throw it all in the same spot. It is. It's interesting, though, isn't it? But yeah, I mean, as far as like picking where the traps are, pretty much you can guarantee that the traps are going to be right in there and right in there. If I was to garner a bet, and there's going to be a couple on either side here, but I'd almost say save your rally, because the thing is that if you have a rally available to you and you hit barbed wire, you can rally off of it and still kind of accommodate live as that happens. If you rally onto barbed wire, however, that's usually when you're kind of pooched, isn't it? It's because then you've just wasted a rally, and now you guys are sitting on there doing, 50% of the damage, 50% less damage rather. What else does he have? But that's horrible usage. Well, I shouldn't say horrible usage. It'll slow you up some, but I think you can do it. I don't see this being a problem for you. I've seen you take much more difficult bases. Absolutely. Yeah, you got it. Now what is... Something just beeped at me. Let's see. Now getting to your question, Jag. You're not going to lose the account because it's associated with the two different email addresses, right? So you have to go to your settings and you actually add another Google account. So once you have both Google accounts set up there, you should be just fine. You should be able to just do what you need to do. DC Cobbler Guy. He's going to try 1 because 3 is scary? Really? What's the deal with 3? That's what I want to know. These guys aren't stacked, but I was looking at it and they've got like, holy snot. Wow. Yeah. Wow. I think that's something for a heavy tank army, to be honest with you. Yeah, like a 1, 2, 3, 4 on the heavy tank army, and just kind of let them go. That's where I would be inclined to go with that. Is that ever scary? What happened there? Or I'd have to go like tank heavy. Actually try and fully utilize the fact that I've got those big tanks. Hey, not a problem, Duncan. That's what I'm here for, man. Always got time. That's a scary looking base. I can't blame Felix for saying I'm not taking that on. Hopefully that mercenary that stuck themselves ahead of me is one. That's Ossos. He's going to wait and take that on, I guess, eh? Whoa. Right. Yeah. I think Felix has got it. I'm not extremely concerned about this. I think we're going to be okay. We'll sort it out. One way or the other, we'll sort it out. What? I'm not understanding. I have 2 Google accounts, but when I changed to my other account, it said that my other account is not connected with Google Play, and according to that, I will lose the account if I reset or change my phone. How? I don't understand. I would go on a computer and make sure that you can actually log into that account if it's another Google like email address that you've used. And you can even visit the Play Store online to see that you actually have, like with that email address, to log into Google Play services or Google services through a browser with the new account that you've created. And from there, go to the Play Store, like the Google App Store, and see if Dominations is listed there. If it is, then it's obviously synced and doing its thing. But even beyond that verification, my best suggestion is to make sure that you actually set up the new phone before you delete anything off the old one, right? But certainly, like after that, if you did load up a new phone and it didn't allow you to load that account, I'd be contacting customer services, right? That's the route that I would be taking, because I've had upwards of like, I think on this device we've got like 4 or 5 or even 6 accounts on it, and I've transferred it from one to the next without any sort of problem. I don't even hesitate to do it. So I'm curious to hear that. But that'd be my solution. That's what I would be doing. Oh, poor Felix. I feel like oh no. What happened there? Ew. Are you telling me that I've got to go and clean up after Felix? That's not good news. That's actually really bad news. I don't want to have to clean up after Felix. Felix is supposed to clean up after me. Um, yeah, see, that's... hopefully you got a picture for us in Discord. A Roman atomic 210. I don't know. Sir Sinclair. You're very welcome, Jake. No worries, buddy. All right, I'm going to run away. I think my wife's going to be home anytime here. She'll probably be on for her war attack a little bit later here. As always, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Keep your sticks on the ice. Have a good time.